The success or failure of your project depends on whether you have the right team in place. Some of the resources that you might need on your project are an Active Directory engineer, a mail engineer, a network engineer, and don't forget you need someone that understands AD Connect, as well as a software deployment engineer, someone that understands SCCM, because you are going to deploy the client to the endpoint. PowerShell is pivotal, and don't fear the shell. When networking teams move from on-prem to the cloud, one of the skills they have to learn is PowerShell. PowerShell allows us to automate and streamline tasks that typically will take a lot of time doing manually. Not everybody on your project team needs to know PowerShell, but make sure that you've got one or two people that do. Professional services versus direct contractors. When building your team, you're going to realize that you might have to pull in external sources into the project. That is when the decision has to be made whether you are going professional services or direct contractors. With professional services, you'll have to make sure that you have a master services agreement in place with the vendor that you're bringing on board. And you have to define a statement of work, a SOW, that will be the scope of the work that the vendor will do, that and only that. With professional services, you typically purchase a set amount of hours that the contracting firm will work with you. And if you need to change it, you need to file a change order. Personally, I prefer having a contractor directly on my team. I can manage that contractor, I can move his workload around, and building rapport with the contractor directly on your team is much easier than building rapport with a professional services. The sweet spot sometimes, and it depends on your project, is having a hybrid, a contractor directly on your team and professional services for a very niche skill set that you don't have. Let's talk about personality types. As you select your project team, one of the pivotal things you have to look at is whether the people that you are bringing onto the project is a good match. Whether someone is a good personal match to your team and whether they are technically capable are equally important. Onboarding a contractor to your team that doesn't have the technical skills is detrimental to your project. But then again, onboarding a contractor that's a bad match for your team in terms of personality and soft skills fit is just as detrimental. During the interview process, make sure that the people that you are bringing into your team, those candidates, that they are a good match. Give them some nomenclature that you use in your team. Give them some humor that you may play with people in your team and see how they respond. People are our most valuable asset, even more than technology. So know how to work with people. It is the skill you have to develop.